Hey Pathways, happy Friday. I'm Pastor Michael, and this is the Daily Dose. You know, one of my favorite faith characters in the Bible happens to be a dude named Ananias. Now, Ananias is someone we see in Acts chapter 9. Now, if you don't know what's going on in the book of Acts, Jesus has just risen from the dead, and now he is back up in heaven. He sent his Holy Spirit in Acts 2. And now we're starting to see persecution, right? Acts 7, we see the stoning of Stephen and a little bit of persecution happening to Christians, to followers of Jesus. Now, the guy that's behind a lot of that persecution is a dude named Saul. Now, in the book of Acts, we see Saul meets Jesus on a road to Damascus. And because of this moment, he's left blinded and he's taken to the nearest town. And this is kind of where we pick up our story. It says this in verse 10. In Damascus, there was a disciple named Ananias. The Lord called to him in a vision and said, Ananias. Yes, Lord, he answered. The Lord told him, go to the house of Judas on Straight Street and ask for a man from Tarsus named Saul, for he is praying. Now, this is where we need to take a step back. You see, Ananias knew who this dude was. Ananias knew that this was Saul. This was the guy that was going around killing Christians, committing genocide against anybody who believed in Jesus. And so naturally, Ananias is like, whoa, God, time out, hold up. I'm not sure about this. And he fights against God a little bit with this, but we see in verse 15 what ultimately happens. It says this, but the Lord said to Ananias, go, this man is my chosen instrument to proclaim my name to the Gentiles and their kings and to the people of Israel. Now, Ananias here has a choice. He can choose to have the faith that what God said is going to happen, or he can give in to his fear. Now, ultimately what happens is that Ananias goes and he prays over him and he receives his sight, and Saul becomes Paul. Paul ends up writing the majority of our New Testament. It's a pretty incredible thing. You see, Ananias had the faith to step into a scary situation. Here's what I need you to know. Our lives are full of scary situations, but we can have faith in who our God is and that he is who he said is and that he is going to show up. Can I encourage you today? God has chosen you for this moment, regardless of how scary it is. And all that we need to do is take that step of faith. This has been the Daily Dose. We'll catch you guys on Sunday. Love you, church.